Hello, everybody. What is up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go. I'm Danielle.
I'm Brooke. Happy to have you guys here.
Happy to have you. Cozy up or buckle your seatbelt, whatever you're doing. I love when people send their little Instagram stories of them like driving with their coffee or whatever it may be. I'd love to
watching YouTube with their
pets.
Cute.
Yes, we do upload our podcast on YouTube, you guys. If you want the whole living room vibe, you can sit with us, see our facial expressions.
Yeah, I feel like that adds
everything.
a whole element.
Oh, it definitely does. It definitely does. So we're so excited because this week's episode is going to be galentines themed. I mean, it only makes sense, right?
It does. This is the theme of our live shows, actually,
yes,
too. We're big galentines gals. Of course, we're always here for the gals.
We're always here for the gals, but I feel like February is a very fun time for the Gals on the Go because it's galentines.
I agree.
That's just one reason. But yeah, as you guys are listening to this, we are in Florida, I do believe. No, we're about to go. We're in Atlanta. Brooke, guys.
I know Danielle's getting all of her weeks confused. We're recording this
not really early, but
like a week early. February 1st is when we're recording this for a little behind the scenes. And Danielle was like, "Oh, well, Valentine's Day this weekend," and I was like. And I didn't want to correct her,
I
just didn't say anything. I was like thinking about it. I was like, oh, like I guess she's celebrating early, whatever. And then you said something. You were like, well, yeah, right. Like I should be celebrating it now. And
I'll say what I was saying. Okay. You're like trying not to expose me. That's very nice. A very good friend. No, so I thought in my head. So the Monday before Valentine's Day, Ryan and I are celebrating. We'll get more into our Valentine's Day plans in a little bit. Not that there's anything crazy, but anyways, the Monday before Valentine's Day, because on Valentine's Day, we're traveling to Florida.
Yeah,
yes, now I'm right.
Job.
We're traveling to Florida for the Gals on the Go live shows in Tampa and Orlando. If there are still tickets available, you guys should click the link down below. We'll be there. We're very excited. But I was like, Ryan and I'm about to spoil so many things we're talking about in the podcast, so I won't say much, but you usually get flowers, like your mans will bring you flowers. It's like a nice thing. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking to myself, if he gives me flowers, then I'm traveling the next day. That's no fun. So in my head, this coming Monday, as we're recording this, is like the day we're celebrating. And I texted him today. I literally texted him and I said, hey, like, I don't know. Since we're going to be celebrating the day before I leave, maybe you could bring me flowers tonight. Because we're like going on like to dinner tonight. And I was telling Brooke and she was like, dude, like that's next week. So now I feel so silly. And I'm like, maybe he'll just bring me flowers anyways. I'm learning. Sometimes you just got to tell your man like what you want because they just can't read your mind.
You do. I just saw a whole TikTok on positive reinforcement.
Oh, yes. Like a dog.
Good boy. So if they do anything that's like, they held your stuff for you or whatever, like you say like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, babe.
Yes. Babe, sweetie.
Thank you so much, babe, for holding my stuff. That really helped me out. And like, I felt so supported when you did that. Like you're supposed to like,
yes,
yeah,
it's so good. No, literally, like Ryan made reservations tonight for us to go to dinner. And I was kind of like, oh, like this is just not the night. Like it's a late night reservation, but it's a really cool restaurant. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because I'm proud of this. And I'm going to reinforce it. And I'm going to say, thank you so much for making reservations. I love when you make the plans. Like,
that's a great phrase. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Strong phrase.
Whenever he makes a plan, I say that.
That's good.
Here's a treat.
But clearly he's been doing it more. So clearly it's effective.
True. He made a reservation. Did I even tell you he made a reservation for us to go to Carbone?
No.
Yeah, we're going to Carbone in a couple weekends.
Just like a random night?
Yeah. At like 8:15. Like not even like a late, like a normal.
Oh, a normal time?
A normal time. I'm like, thank you. Good boy.
Good boy. Here's your treat.
Here's a treat. Good boy.
Wow, that's really great.
I know. So Brooke was being nice, but that's what I was talking to her about. So I guess mentally I'm in Florida right now, but no.
Physically we're in Georgia.
And as you guys listen to this, our first show is tonight.
Yay.
In Atlanta.
So excited. Can't wait to see you guys if you're in Atlanta with us or report back. But we'll do a little Galentine's Day chat on here for those of you who aren't at the show.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We'll include you guys in. We know we're not going to every city yet, so.
We're not.
We want to make sure. Yeah, Brooke's like, no, we're not. This is causing me so much stress already. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do people do city after city after city? They have like a whole team. Like we have a team, but like you guys don't understand, or maybe you do. Like Brooke and I and Emma are literally, and then our managers are helping. We are not just doing the creative side. Like we are making sure the bar has the bar menu and like all these things. there's so many things to think about.
Yeah. There's now I have a lot of respect for the people who are like, making sure that the merch is getting shipped there, and like we're not going to arrive and like the merch won't be there or something. Like, making sure we have people to sell the merch, making sure that what time do we have to get there ahead of time to make sure that we're like secure in the backstage area so that we can enter the stage and it'd be like a surprise. Like there's just a lot of moving parts.
Making sure Emma has like a hotel and a place to stay and food, and like there are just so many things, and it's really fun, and it's something that I think is really
dreamed of.
We've only dreamed of. And I think when you're trying to build something, like you do everything. Like when we first started our YouTube channels, even our podcast, like we were doing everything, and now we have a producer and a video editor and everything. So like I think that's what we're experiencing with the live show, but it shows how much we love it because we are willing to do it.
Yeah, they say to be a true entrepreneur, you got to get in there and roll your hand,
roll your sleeves up and get in. Get in there. It's grit.
Like if you're not prepared to do every job in this business, it's not meant for you.
Yeah, you got to wear every hat, my friend. You are the accountant, the manager, the this. So,
and the stars.
Yeah.
So we are very excited. And
so excited.
It really is a few gals of an operation.
Yeah, truly.
Making
like
it happen.
So hopefully you guys are having fun. Sorry, we keep talking about the live shows.
Some people like to hear about them, though. I think it does peel back the curtain a little. Which it gives a little insight of, because people always ask us, they're like, what, especially now that being a content creator and like a podcaster is so trendy.
Yeah.
People want to know, what's a day in the life like? Like when we say like, oh, we're doing computer work, like what are we really doing?
No, I know. I always struggle with that with vlogs sometimes. I'm sure you too. Like, oh, hey guys, sorry, I've been doing computer work for 2 hours, and they're all like, wait, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, they're like, what? You have computer work? I'm like, yes, I still have
like
email.
So
yes.
I feel like literally so many tabs open on your computer, and then so many tabs open in your brain. Like, we'll be texting about a Gals on the Go thing. I'm like, oh, I have to do this for my YouTube channel. And then, Instagram, ad. Like it's awesome though. It's awesome.
Very good problems to have. Yes.
Amazing problems to have. And
we got that grit.
Yeah, we got that grit.
I'm totally kidding.
Yeah,
by the way. This is like ironically
not a gritty
used.
job.
Yeah, no. We're very.
You guys get the
we set up our own tripod. We got grit.
Oh yeah, we got the elbow grease going. Like, we just gotta laugh about it sometimes, right?
You have to laugh about it because it's silly.
You have to laugh. One more thing about the live shows is we are going to Florida after this. As I keep saying, we're going to Orlando on February 16th, 15th. Orlando, February 15th at 8 p.m. at the Orlando Improv. Tampa, February 16th at the Tampa Improv at 8 p.m. as well. Tickets are still on sale. I know there's been some things with the tickets. You can buy them single now. So if you click the link below, you can literally buy a single ticket. You can buy a ticket for 2. It's because they're tables. They're like a comedy club vibe. Yeah, so we're comedians. It's whatever.
Chat with your friends. A candle on the table.
Yes. It's going to be so moody. I can already feel it. And you guys are going to leave making so many friends. I just know it. So very excited. Our families are going to be at both shows, which is really fun. And we actually have the Tampa show. There's going to be like a ton of TikTokers there
are.
Now.
Yeah. Sydney Adams. And then 2 of our other friends booked a trip, right?
Yeah, Jazz and Hallie. If you guys follow them on TikTok.
Jazz was on the podcast.
Jazz was on the podcast. They have a podcast called Hot Girl Talks podcast. And they're randomly going to be in Tampa that weekend. So they're going to come to the show. So
step right up.
Really they literally just texted us yesterday like, oh, we're going to be there. So very, very sweet. We're very thankful for that. So yeah, just one last hype up for the Tampa shows. And Tampa and Orlando shows. We really hope to see you guys there.
Cannot wait. Go to galsonthegopodcast.com and you could click on the live shows tab if you want to get tickets.
Yeah.
And we have another exciting announcement.
I know.
Related to the merch. It's items that have been released, but we have a bundle deal for you guys.
Gotta love a bundle.
Whenever something online is in a bundle, I don't know about you. Like, I feel like you're one of 2 different types of people. Like, you're the person who's like, I'm just going to buy like the individual thing. But for me, like if it's a shirt and it's like I could buy the 2-pack that comes like black and white shirt. I'm like, I love a bundle,
love a bundle. Or like if you get like, let's say an ice roller and it comes with a little accessory in the thing, I want the bundle. Like I want to experience it all together. Or like when you scroll down on Amazon and it shows like people purchased with, like also similarly purchased with, or you know what I'm trying to say?
It's like the accessories for the item.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, sign me up. I'm actually seeing now on Revolve that they do that. If you look really closely, they're like best styled with, and I'm like, oof, like that would look cute.
Like those earrings actually do go well with the dress.
And only that dress. So it is really lovely to do that. But yeah, we're doing a Valentine's Day bundle. It's going to be our famous luggage tag. It's literally how I always spot my suitcase, since everyone has like base or away or CalPack suitcases these days. You got to have a luggage tag that you like.
And our neutral GOTG luggage tag is it. It's also
It's
like
the one for you.
It has the perfect like line, like the
line,
it has
like the writing,
the phone number, like everything that you really need, because
Yes.
you know, I feel like some luggage tags are so vintage. It's like, oh, fax number. It's like, what am I gonna
so
do?
true. It's so true. It's like the ones they have at Toomey. It's like your fax, your corporate, your business email, all the things.
And you're like, I'm not gonna fax someone.
No.
Hey, I have your luggage.
Your printer starts going in the middle of the night because someone in like Europe has your luggage, and you're like, I'm spooked. No one's faxing. You're so right. Our luggage tag actually has a place for your Instagram handle,
Which I think is the most effective way to tell someone, like DM them.
It is pretty cool.
I'm learning everybody checks their DMs, influencer or not, because I have
Right?
some. Well, I thought that this
you
was
have
like
an
an influencer
experience?
thing. Oh my gosh, now I'm trying to think of who it was. I'm trying to think of who it was. Oh, one of my friends, she lost her phone and she tried to get in contact with our friends, and she like took someone else's phone and Instagram
I
messaged
remember
a bunch
this.
of people.
Yes.
And they found out that way. I was like, wow, you guys like check your DMs? They were like, yes, of course. So
well, I feel like a
guess
lot of people have their Instagram notifications on. Like I don't actually. Do you?
for messages.
Yeah, I don't have them on for anything.
I think
But I
I
feel like-
do. I think I do actually. But I like subconsciously like don't react to that as like,
Right.
I've associated it with like not important.
Yeah,
Not
well, because it's just
no, it is important, but
we get a lot of notifications because we post a lot, because followers, all things, very grateful. But I feel like a lot of my friends have their notifications on because they're like, well, the only people that are interacting with me are people I know. So I feel like they would see their personal
That
DM,
makes a lot of
right?
sense, actually.
Or they're checking their DMs. I don't know. You guys let us know what your method of.
how often do you check them? I don't know. Anyways, it's an
Checking
effective
it
way to let
twice.
you know, hey,
Yeah.
I found your luggage with the GOTG luggage tag on it.
Exactly. So the bundle is the luggage tag and then our beautiful pink tumbler that says GOTG. They're literally amazing. I love them so
We drink
much.
them on stage at the live
We
shows.
do drink them on stage at the live shows.
They're great. They keep your drinks nice and cold, and they're very cute. They're like, it's like a matte pink. It's really cute. I really, really big fan of them.
It pops.
And so those are going to be on, this bundle is going to be on sale on February 10th. So in 2 days, I guess, from when this episode goes up, we'll remind you on Instagram and stuff. But it's going to be $38 for the bundle. So I think you save a little on like bundling the items and you know, get them shipped to you if you want to treat yourself for Galentine's Day.
Yeah, it's a great excuse. And it's going to be, like Brooke said, we're going to be posting on Instagram, but it's going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern time this coming Friday. February 10th is when they're like going on sale if you care. But again, we'll post, and it's the luggage tag and the tumbler, and they're so cute. We both use them all the time. I literally love my luggage tag so much. Like
Me
when
too.
I'm traveling, you look down on it. Me too.
Me too.
So it's really cute.
Yeah, so go check that out. Wow, I think that might be it for like our general announcements.
Yeah, don't worry. Thanks for holding in.
Thanks for coming to the Gals in the Go Assembly. You've been released.
Adjourned. Meeting
First
adjourned.
graders, go home.
Oh my God.
Second graders, go.
Yes, you can go to the car line. Wow, unlocked mem.
Yeah, we're like bus G. Leave now.
Oh my
like,
god!
do you remember? Did you have like letter names?
We didn't have buses.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, because I went to a private school, so they didn't do that. So it was like,
do they have no transportation?
no transportation. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I know, because people are paying to go. I guess.
Yes.
Is their goal.
That does make sense. But speaking of transportation, did you see this thing in Florida that they put in these trains, these speed trains?
Where?
I don't know if they go to Tampa, but there's one from Boca to Miami.
Oh.
And it's like luxury speed trains. I saw this.
And they're going?
They're going. Like, yeah. And it's like, because I saw this one girl, she did a whole TikTok, like, I'm done taking I-95. I'm only taking this train now. You go, there's like a lounge, you get a charcuterie board. Like,
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
nice. They
I
check
didn't
your
even
luggage.
think Boca to Miami was that far.
It's like an hour maybe drive, but I guess like the train gets, I don't know.
I mean, that's awesome. I did know a while ago they were going to do this whole train system in Florida, but
maybe that's what it is.
But like, I feel like I would have heard of that if it went to Tampa. That's cool though.
I think
Either
it's
way.
more like Amtrak vibes versus
Yeah, no,
like,
I know.
yeah.
I know. Like, that's what we need.
Right. I think
Florida's
it's
a big
called, like-
city or state. Okay.
It's called Bright something. I don't know. Florida.
That's really cool. I'm going to look it up.
I know. It's amazing that you don't hear about these things. Like, that's a massive development in like public transportation. And you just like, I
see it
heard about it on
TikTok.
TikTok. Like, how did
Like, oh, I missed the memo. Yeah, who knows? I wonder. And it's like, my parents didn't tell me, you know? Maybe
it's not in Tampa though. Maybe it's on the other coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would make sense, right?
Probs. I think
the East Coast.
The East Coast. Well, Miami I guess is like because it's Atlantic Ocean. Yeah.
Because you're on the West Coast, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm like I have to like do the math now. I'm like never eat soggy waffles.
Yes, or never eat sour worms.
Is that what you do?
I don't know what your prerogative is. No, I'm kidding.
I do soggy waffles.
I don't know what I do. Soggy waffles, I think, is the popular one.
I'm really mainstream.
Mainstream.
I'm not very original.
I'm just cool. I'm not like the other girls. It's whatever. So as for updates, like life updates. What
life is good. Oh, I have a funny story that I finally wanted to
Oh
unveil.
my God. You have to tell this story.
Okay, this is really funny now because so I got a email a few weeks ago. Speaking of like getting exciting messages, emails, you know, being an influencer, like we're always checking our email, whatever. It was like the end of the work, not really end of the workday. We work with a lot of people that are on the California coast, West Coast, so we will be like, you know, ending work for the day at 6 o'clock, but they're still like fully in the middle of the day.
Off, yeah,
exactly. So I remember it was like towards the end of the day, like a few weeks ago, when I like got this email, and it was the subject line was Dr. Phil inquiry, and then like a date or something. And I saw it, and I couldn't tell if it was spam at first, you know, but then I opened it and I saw, and of course immediately, what do you think I do? I get the person's information. Where do I bring it? LinkedIn.
Of course.
Yes.
You go to make sure they're real.
This is what I do for, this is a good general thing. If you guys ever think like it might be spam or you're like sketchy or whatever, I always do this with whenever I get like brand emails, you know, and it's like, wait, this looks like not complete, or like
it's so smart to do.
Right?
Double check.
Just
check your sources.
Check my sources. I had to make sure that this person worked there.
And what did they?
Yeah, they did. They worked.
I'm up.
At
that
yeah.
point,
So at that point, I was like,
up.
all right, let's see what they've got to say. And it was like this whole drawn out thing, and it was like. Basically, they wanted me to go on Dr. Phil. But what did they want me to go on Dr. Phil about, you might be asking? No, this is where it gets funny because, you know, there's a lot of different things. If like maybe being a content creator, I don't know. What would you think? Like if I said, oh, they want me to go on Dr. Phil, like what would you assume that they wanted me to talk about?
I probably would have thought it was about your recent TikTok about like money and relationships.
Oh, you would think that it would be that. Okay. Because that
I would.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't exactly what yours was.
No, but it was.
I actually would have thought it would be because you do a lot of TikToks about. I don't know what else it would have been about.
Yeah, because otherwise it would have been directed to both of us if it was like, you know, women in podcasting or anything.
I don't know
like
what
that.
They would ask me to talk about, like anxiety. I don't know.
I don't think that I deserve to be asked about anything on Dr. Phil. Let me be clear. But I'm over here plotting my caption ideas. I'm like, this could be kind of iconic. Like, if
yes, like, oh my God, yeah.
So then I started getting like sold on it. Okay, but I have to go back to like, what the actual the concept was basically. So it was like I feel like I should read the actual. I won't read the whole thing because I don't want to like.
While you pull it up, so Brooke calls me, and initially I won't say much, but she just calls me and is like, "Okay, this is pretty crazy, but I just got this email. I got asked to be on Dr. Phil," and I'm like, holy shit, let's go. And you were like, I'm scared.
Because I was like, I don't know if I want to do it. Like,
and the more we like talk to other people about it, I do see where you're coming from. But you pulled up the email.
Yes, because we got some other opinions. Because there's the people who jump to the immediate yes, like they're like, yes, do it, 100%. No, and most of my friends too, they were like, that's sick.
Like that's Dr. Phil.
Like it's he's an icon. Like and.
And
like everyone knows
wrong
him.
with you to be like, for him to be like, you have these deep problems. At least to me, I don't know what he could.
But you know, like then I started really thinking about it. Like people that have been on Dr. Phil, bad baby or whatever. I know. Like then you start like thinking about it, or like there's really controversial people and stuff, and he really like digs it like. And they stick to their guns on their controversy sometimes. So I was like, I don't want to be portrayed like that. Like hopefully it's not like that.
I know because usually they have someone on that like maybe has like an issue or something.
Yeah,
like there's like an issue
it's like
between
to solve.
a mom and a daughter or something, and you're probably like, well, what do they want me to do?
I don't want them to be like, and this is why this generation is troubled. Like,
yeah, no, I know it could spin the other way, but I was like, oh yes, like, promote gals on the go. Like
I thought that too. I was so sold. So anyway, so basically he said, I'm a casting director, whatever. As you know, here we go. We're doing a show on the mating crisis and the expectations of women in relationships today. I don't know if I should be like reading this word for word, but clearly it's not happening. So I don't really see what the problem is. And it's not even like an expose. Like I was honored.
Wait, so for the people that don't know, why is it clearly not happening?
Because I got several people today sent me articles. Dr. Phil show canceled after 21 years on air or whatever.
Like, no.
Is it effective immediately though, or is it like they're They're gonna wrap up the season.
They'll probably wrap it up, but I'd assume they're not doing any outreach anymore. Like,
I haven't heard from them. Like, I got the reach out, and then like it was like gonna happen.
They moved the date, right?
Then they moved the date, and then I haven't heard
sketchy,
from them.
maybe.
So I assumed that it. And I'm busy in the next few weeks. I can't go to LA.
Sorry, Dr. Phil.
Sorry, Dr. Phil. The gals have a tour.
Yeah, I'm on tour. Sorry, doctor. Doctor.
Okay. So apparently there's a mating crisis, if you didn't know. The expectations of women in relationships today. As you know, being broke makes everything more difficult, especially dating. A New York Times professor claims women graduate college at higher rates than men, which, I mean, this is a fact. Like, that is like if you go by like statistics and stuff, that's a fact. But basically the mating crisis is women will soon not be interested in men if they're less successful than they are. Obviously, people are divided on this issue. Some people think women's expectations should be at an all-time high because why commit yourself to a partner who's not going to provide in any way? Others disagree. I read this article. The article title is "Woman's Long List of First Date Rules for Men Goes Viral."
Woman's long list. Who's that woman?
Me. Yeah. You watched this viral TikTok discussing how you date, and I thought it was funny and insightful. So I thought, and then anyways, the show is a public forum. While you're not an educator and an expert on the topic, we can agree you're a young person with it. He was being nicer. We can both agree you're a grounded young person. That's what he said, actually.
That's very nice.
Anyways, who we're always like basically who happens to be in the dating world dealing with these issues. And then he was like, we'll fly you out to Los Angeles, put you up in a hotel. Like this was very legit. It was very much so like, it was like, you know, let us know when you can like do this call and like, then we'll get your flights booked. So I was like, I'm up. Like, okay, this is
going
legit.
to LA, baby. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Get off the plane. Hello, California.
Hello, Dr. Phil.
Hollywood.
Yeah. I know. And I was like, I don't want to go to LA, but this is really cool. I'm like going back and forth in my head. I was like, it's not my television debut, but I could redeem myself.
Yes. Like, Price is Right. Dr. Phil. What a great resume that would be.
I did think it was funny though. So if you didn't know, this is literally 2 years ago now, or a year and a half ago, before I started dating Ben. I made this ridiculous TikTok. It was supposed to be funny. It was in humor. It was a list of my quote rules for a first date. Yeah. Because it was like a trend on TikTok to be like your rules for like whatever. So mine, it was like, you know, I said like, I was like, you got to give me your birth time. You need to like, don't lie about your height. Like it was kind of ridiculous. Some of them were like definitely true, but some of them were like blown out of proportion to be like for the purpose of being silly.
I like the heels one.
Yes.
Say that as an example.
I will wear heels to see if you're lying about your height. Honestly, for my confidence too, but yes, also for the because so many guys, you know, 6 foot, and then you show up and you're like, I'm 5'7", and we're seeing eye to eye.
I thought that one was funny.
So just like silly things along those lines, and like I'm gonna arrive like 3 to 5 minutes late. People were like, the audacity, like,
and that was actually right before you met Ben, because didn't he say like on your first date, like actually I've seen this?
He said I saw your TikTok. Someone sent it to me because he like did research on me. One of his friends followed me. He messaged them and was like, I'm going on a date with this girl. Like, what do I need to know? Basically. So I thought it was a cute story, actually.
Yeah, that is cute.
Really cute. So it was just
said that on Dr. Phil.
I thought that it could have been funny. It was, but I have been talking about money and relationships and stuff a little bit.
I thought it was that. I thought that was like a really interesting topic to talk about on Dr. Phil. But
you would think it would be about, because that is, I have been seeing a lot of takes on, which we never really talk about this. So I think it's an interesting thing to discuss, is like money and relationships, and like, what do you split it 50-50? This is a really hot debate. I guess it's a really sensitive subject for some.
Yeah, I know.
Like, do you split it 50-50? Do you pay more? Do you pay less? Do you expect like your boyfriend, especially when you've been dating for a while, to pay for everything? Or do you split it? Like, how does that kind of go?
Yeah.
Or there's a whole thing now, like the man has to be the higher earner in order for a relationship to work. Like, I do not agree with that take. Like, there's outrageous takes online. So I started overthinking it. I'm like, am I going to get there and like, they're going to set me up for failure, make me look like this idiot who has these takes, but like I'm in the wrong. So then I started like spiraling, but I think everything happened for a reason, and it's not working out.
That's just like so crazy. When I saw that today, I was like, damn it. And I thought they were just like, okay, Brooke's down, we'll get her when we can. And then they probably just heard rumblings that it might be canceled, but they didn't know, so they were like putting you off, you know.
I don't know, or the show could have fully happened with it. I haven't been like keeping up. Like it's very possible. They do like a lot of reach out, I think, for these shows. Like they might reach out to like 3 people like me, and then, you know, one person submits their tape the fastest, and because then they replied and they're like, oh, you need to do like a videotape and like an interview and all this stuff. I was like, but you reached out to me.
Yeah.
Like I
What's
didn't
this
even
all about?
I didn't even know that this
I'm
existed.
not begging. Like, no, you want me on Dr. Phil? I will come. But that's that.
Crazy, right?
Such a good story. I'm actually kind of glad because I saw on our Notion, because we're Notion girls now,
yeah.
that you said like talk about Dr. Phil, and I was so confused because I was like,
what's the update?
And then like an hour later, I saw the
cancel
article,
thing.
and I was like, damn, that's probably what it's about.
Yeah. So there is no update. I think everything I do trust that the universe had my back on this one though, because I just feel like something might have gone awry.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't need to be known as some dating. Like that is not the position that I ever want to put myself in.
But
Like
imagine
Brooke
the watch
Miccio
party,
dating
like,
expert.
Watch party Brooke on Dr. Phil. Oh, would have been so good. But
It would have been funny.
You'll be on Drew Barrymore or something. We'll get you on something.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
We could go on together. Hopefully the gals will have our television.
Oh yeah, that would
debut
be a lot
together.
less. That would be a lot easier for us.
I think
Less
so,
stressful.
too.
We have each other to like.
Yeah, we
bounce
could
off of.
working together as friends or something.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of things that we could talk about.
We'll pitch it to Dr. Phil, his rebound show, like his rebrand. He's not done. He'll do
Phil, the therapist. Like,
Yeah.
maybe that will be his, like, his rebrand.
He starts doing like online coaching. I don't even know. He's the new
Mindset
BetterHelp
coach.
therapist.
Stop.
He could do a sponsorship.
Oh my
with
gosh,
BetterHelp.
that's so funny.
I know.
Use code Phil at checkout.
We're giving them such
I
good
know.
ideas.
These are all free ideas. No, I did think it was a really silly thing that happened, and
It is
we
silly.
always get like some random like crazy emails, but that was definitely
That
one
was a
that
good
I was
one.
like,
That
whoa.
was really cool. I was like, my friend's going on Dr. Phil. Like, I was thinking about
Yeah.
it. This new year, you've got goals, and Factor is here to help you achieve each and every one of them. Fuel up fast with ready-to-eat, nutritious meals delivered straight to your door, leaving you time and energy to tackle everything on your to-do list. Achieve and maintain your 2023 goals with Factor. Get America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit and start saving time, eating well, and living your best year yet. Too busy to cook? With Factor, skip the trip to the grocery store and skip the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. No matter your lifestyle, Factor has delicious, flavor-packed meals to help you live it to the fullest with keto, calorie-smart, vegan and veggie, and protein plus options on the menu each week. Prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians, each meal has all of the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long. With 34 chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, there's always something new to try. Maybe you want to cut back on takeout? Get Factor instead. Not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, but meals are ready faster than restaurant delivery in just 2 minutes. Get Factor and enjoy clean eating without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door, ready in just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/gals50 and use code GALS50 to get 50% off your first box. That's code GALS50 at factormeals.com/gals50 to get 50% off your first box.
We mentioned it then. We went to dinner with some people, and one of them happened to be like an ex-publicist, and they were like, no.
He literally immediately goes, no.
Like,
so everyone
not
has
a good
different
idea.
opinions.
I do think that they could set you up and make you look really stupid if they want to. Like, even if you say all the right things in that setting, I think
it's
that
pretty
they could,
scary.
if they played my TikTok and like talked about it afterwards, they'd be like, okay, so you are not okay. Like,
I know, and it's like, but it's a joke. But then where do you go with that?
I
It needs to
know.
be good television, so you might need to lean into it. Who knows?
And then
That's not
suddenly
happening.
I'm Bad Baby or whatever.
Suddenly.
What's her name? Not Bad Baby. Bad
Danielle-
Barbie?
Bad Baby.
No, Bad Baby. Yeah.
babe.
Babe. Babe.
But I think her name's Danielle.
Yes, it is.
I'll never forget. One time she came on one of my Instagram lives and commented the eyes emoji and left.
What?
Did I never tell you this?
No.
One time she literally came on, I saw it, and everyone's like, oh my God, Danielle Bergoli's here, Bad Baby's here. And I scrolled up and I saw the verified eyes emoji and she left.
What was the point? What was the purpose?
I have no idea. Maybe she saw another like verified Danielle was on Instagram live. I don't know, because there's nowhere. It's not like TikTok where you can scroll through lives. I have no idea. I will never forget it though.
That's so random.
It was so weird.
She's everywhere.
She's everywhere. She's here.
She's in the closet.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
She's on Dr. Phil. Legend has it she's still on Dr. Phil.
She's haunting Dr. Phil's lounge, his green room. There she is.
Oh my God.
Silly
stuff.
Well, should we talk about our current favorite?
Yeah, I definitely think we should.
I definitely
think we should get into it.
I love having a favorite. It's so fun. My favorite is burning right in front of us. It's a Nest candle. Brooke and I both got this fabulous PR delivery from Nest Fragrances. It is their new scent that is called Lime Zest and Matcha. And at first I was like, ooh, I wonder if I'm going to like this because like you never know with like scent things. Oh my gosh. They first brought it in with like fresh matcha, a candle, like all these beautiful things. It smells so good. I literally have it going. Actually, is it too strong? Is it like really strong in here? Okay,
I don't think that like it's strong, but it's not like.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was like just making sure because I realized I have a big one going, another one going in my kitchen, and then I have the reed diffuser in my closet room. Oh my gosh, I think it's like my new favorite scent because I love like a Le Labo or a Santal Moment, and that's kind of what and Vetiver. I was going that through my apartment. That is literally not a sentence. But this is my new scent for my apartment, I think. It smells so refreshing.
I really like it. It's a nice...
oh my gosh, it's so good. It's very powerful. I love a powerful scent.
I love the big candles from Nest.
Yeah.
The 3 wickers.
We're like
so
staring at it right now. It's huge. It's going to last so long. Because Nest fragrances, they're not like super cheap. Like they're like good quality candles. So highly suggest. I know like Brooke gave a lot of Nest candles for gifts during like the holidays. Best. I'm inspired because they're like such great gifts. And it's just a great scent.
And people like really, because it's like known as being a nice brand, so people see it, they're like, "Ooh, I'm up."
Yeah,
yeah.
So the Nest Lime Zest and Matcha is a good one. You should sniff it if you get an opportunity. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite?
Mine's a sports bra. It is the Spanx sports bra. I'm still on the journey to find like my perfect sports bra, you know. But this one's pretty darn good, I will say. It's the Long Line Medium Impact sports bra. Nice. I wear a size medium for reference, if that helps you guys. So many sports bras are just like little pieces of fabric that do not cover, like they'll barely cover my nipple. You know?
I have issues with that, so I can't even imagine for you.
Yeah. Because then even if it does cover, like I either have too much boob on top or below. And if you're doing
like an under boob or like an over boob.
Yes.
Like where do I put my boob?
Especially if you're doing like a high intensity workout class, like it could just pop out.
No, spin classes, you have to have the high neck ones. Like you just have to, or like
something that you feel supported. And this one has enough fabric that it's not super high neck. But I actually like that sometimes because sometimes I feel like the high neck ones, it's like...
Yeah, but like, something a little bit higher than
totally.
Like
no, this one, it's good. It's very good. It's definitely not... And that's the other thing with big boob sports bras is so many of them look like bras. Have you seen these? A lot of them for truly bigger chests, like you can't just get like a Love Set Active, but they're not really supportive and I'm really upset about it. But like you can't get like a little Set Active like set. They're like... They look like they're bras.
I have one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They don't look like sports bras. They look like they're bras that can endure. Like, sometimes...
I can only wear those for, like, Pilates because, like, you can't, like, they go everywhere.
Oh, really? Oh, because you're, like, bending in, like, all sorts of ways.
Yeah.
So what do you wear that with, like, a tank top?
I wonder if we're talking about the same thing.
Wait.
No, I'm not sure. Like, it literally looks like a cup bra.
I'm going to pull up, like, a picture. Like...
Because I feel like I know what you're talking about. They're like kind of trendy right now. Like they show like a cup. It's like a cup.
No, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. I'm talking about like one that's like really, really, really supportive. Like,
oh no, we're talking about completely different things.
I was gonna say no. These are ones that are like it looks like a bra.
Yeah, that looks like a bra. It looks like I would like wear a nude one under like a t-shirt or something.
Yeah, like Lululemon, they'll be like, well, we offer this bra in like regular and then in double D plus, but the double D plus is like boom, like 2 like bazookas. Yeah. Like it's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah. So Brooke just showed me one of like a bra. It has like a zipper in the middle, and it's like it looks very supportive.
And I'm sure it is, and I'm sure it's great. Like, and honestly, I could probably use it, but there has to be, maybe this is what my business idea is. They just look very
functional. Like they're not super
Where's the
cute.
middle ground? Like there has to be a middle ground that there's something supportive enough that like is still cute and trendy.
No, I know. Maybe that's your new business.
Maybe that is my business.
Honestly. And you could just try out a ton of styles. I think we found your new business idea.
For the bigger chested.
Yeah, sports bra. Because I don't think anyone's really figured it out, according to you.
And bikinis, too. That's another one.
Oh, I know. God bless this trust.
Yeah. Because unless you have, like, really, really, really perky boobs and, like, could wear one of those little triangle things.
Yeah.
But, like, that, my boobs are flying everywhere. Like, I can't go in the ocean with that. They would be off in 2 seconds. Like,
you mean the little triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're great
so
for, like, tanning. Because you get, like, the perfect...
They look amazing.
I know.
I'm in, but, like, I'm not in, you know?
I know. Well, I'm noticing it's, like, a trend. Like, a lot of, like, bigger-chested women are wearing the small triangle. And, like, it's just on the nipple. Like, it's just on the nipple.
I want to be there. Maybe this will be the thing that I hate until I do it. But like,
Yeah.
it's literally just for function at that point, because knowing me, like I would go
constantly worried about something popping out.
I just want to go get a pina colada in peace. Like I don't want to have to be like, whoops, sorry about that. You know,
you want to just
you take out your wallet. It's like, oops, sorry, sir.
You want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
No, 100%. That's really silly.
Yeah. Okay. And what's your rec of the week?
Oh, my rec. Oh my God, my rec. I know you're like not in your watching TV era, but I really need you to watch this show. Did you watch Only Murders in the Building?
Most of season 1.
Okay. Well, this new show came out on Hulu. I haven't seen anyone talk about it, but I saw it on my like Hulu homepage, and Ryan and I watched it last night. There's only 2 episodes out as of now, but I think when this episode goes up, there'll be 2 more. It looks like they're releasing maybe 1 or 2 every Monday is what I'm getting the vibe of. The Watchful Eye. So good. I am literally so obsessed. I need there to be more episodes. It's literally Only Murders in the Building. It's about this woman who becomes a nanny with a very like wealthy family in this old, New York City building. It's literally like the Arconian, Only Murders in the Building, and all these like things happen in the building. Like there's deadly secrets and all these things, and she's kind of, well, you'll see in the show, but she also has a part in it in a way. It's very interesting, very good. I love anything that's in New York City too. Love a show in New York. It's so good. I'm obsessed. It's like not super scary. It's a little suspenseful. It's like a drama. The Watchful Eye, highly, highly suggest.
Wow.
Like I'm obsessed. So
I will have to give it I have not been watching TV. You've been the roles have really reversed.
I know.
Like, you're like, I'm watching multiple episodes at night. Like
I'm like I'm just started another show too. That'll probably be my rec next week, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I know.
Yeah, I pulled from the archives for this one because I was like, what am I recommending? But I never talked about this book, I realized.
Oh, let's hear it.
So it's All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. I read her other book, Flicker in the Dark. Did you ever read that one? I don't think so.
No, but I have it on my list of like books to read.
It's good. She's a UJ grad actually, so go Dogs.
No, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't know her. I think she might be older or whatever. And she writes thrillers, and they're definitely like dark thrillers, I would say. But Flicker in the Dark was like such a good book, like really amazing. Wow. This one's like, I would say a step down, but it still was really good, like enough to recommend.
Yeah.
It's about a mom whose son goes missing. I feel like this is like the plot of like a lot of thrillers, but it had some twists and turns. And this podcaster, but it's not really a huge storyline, but it's kind of like how he a murder mystery like podcaster gets involved and was like, I want to help you like solve this case. Basically.
This is literally also Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah,
they're podcasters.
Yes.
Oh my God, funny.
And then it's kind of like, why did he have such an interest in it? So it kind of like gets into that a little bit and solving who done it. Who done it? And then she has like a whole like it flashes back and forward a lot between. She has like past stories. It's also based in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh,
so
that's a nice new setting.
Yeah, new setting unlocked.
Yeah.
They're not all in New York
or Nantucket.
Yeah,
or like literally.
So I enjoyed it. I think it's a good thriller to add to your list if you're looking for something. It's spooky, but it's not like, oh, they're in the closet spooky. It's like,
yeah, just like, ooh.
Like if I'm walking down the street with headphones on and there's like a man a few steps behind me, like I speed up, Like, but it's kind of, I'm just like in that era of my life right now. I'm in my spooked era. Like I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
You're aware. You're in your aware era.
I finally ordered, this is like embarrassing to admit, because I've lived here for so long and this is totally on me. I just ordered pepper spray.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to get it shipped to Florida.
Yeah.
Because I guess New York has a law that you can't. So I don't even know how I'm going to bring it back up here.
I know. I don't have any either. My dad's so mad at me. I have it. I actually do have some because he brought it up or shipped it or something. But I really feel like in the moment, I don't know if I would pull for the pepper spray. You have to train yourself.
I really think I would. Because even when I walk right now, I'll hold my key or hold my water bottle. Because if I bash someone over the head with this water bottle, they're out.
Yeah, they are. Kelly has this thing on her keys. It looks like another key, but she pulls it off with a knife. That would scare me because I feel like I would accidentally end up hurting myself. Too.
Yeah. The pepper spray, the worst thing that happens is you spray it in your eyes and you just run the other way. It gives you a second to the knife thing, you could really hurt someone.
Yeah, you basically have to already kind of be spooked and have it ready.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's all good for safety things. I think it's all great. Yeah. The funniest thing though is that it's not really funny, but I ordered, the Amazon reviews of them are hysterical.
Oh, really?
You have to read them if you're ever in the if you ever looking around. It was like $10. I don't even know if it's like any good. I have to get there and try.
What were the reviews? Were the reviews good?
One of the top review, the subject line is, "I let my wife spray me," all caps. And you get reading it and it's and he's like, "I'm a former Marine, and I wanted to make sure that this, I wanted to teach her how to use it, and this whole thing." And yes, but I was like,
subject line, "I let my wife spray me."
I thought it was in a different way. I was like, oh boy, what does this mean? But the funny, no, it's really funny though, because I ordered it so you could choose your color. So obviously I got pink.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, and I said it to Ben. He was like, "So what? When you spray someone, they're gonna stop and be like, oh, nice color." But I was like, no, it's just it's just because it's on my keychain.
Your assailant is gonna be like, oh, pink, she's nice.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh wait, actually,
I forgot. Oh, she's a gal on the go. Sorry. Should make gals on the go.
Gals on the go pepper spray.
Yeah, I know. No. It's crazy. You can't have them in New York. You can't ship them to New York.
And I haven't even seen them sold anywhere, because I would have picked it up.
Because I think they're illegal or something. I don't really know the vibes. There's something with them, because my aunt would always get them in her stocking for Christmas in Florida, and they'd always take them at security.
So I can't even check it on the way back. How am I going to get it back here then?
That was shit in her carry-on. So I don't know. We'll look it up. We'll get some DMs after this, I think. You guys let us know what we need to do.
I mean, maybe that's why these people are carrying around knives, because that's not...
Maybe. No, everyone has pepper spray, though. There's ways.
I know. I feel like all of my friends have pepper spray on their keychains.
Maybe there are stores, but we're just lazy and try to ship them, and then it says no. I really don't know.
I went on another website a year or two ago, not Amazon, because I was like, maybe it's just an Amazon policy.
Yeah.
And I went on this other website and tried to order a bedazzled one.
Oh, those are so
yeah.
cute.
I was like, okay, let's see. And they I let me put in my payment information. The next day I got an email cannot ship to New York. Yeah. And I don't know if New Jersey you can either, or Connecticut, whatever. All I know is that I saw that I could ship to the Florida address. It let me, and I was like, oh, I'm doing this. So.
Oh, perks. No, I really want to do organize a self-defense class with our friends. Would you be interested?
Yeah, I would be. Yeah, it'd
be so fun. They teach. I did it once in camp. You learn how to knock them out and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Knock them out.
Knock them.
No, I think I would be, because it's not super I mean, it's physical, of course, but it's they
teach you tons of things, not just the movements, but also things to be aware. I don't know. It was good whenever I did it, and I think I need a refresher.
That would be good. I think I would like that.
It'd make our parents happy, I think. If we did that.
No,
and
I'm
if we did our little group of Margot, Katie, Margot, that'd be cute.
Yeah, it would be good.
It'd be a cute little self-defense moment.
Yeah. In Taekwondo, he taught me, I was young, I was in elementary school, and he taught me the tiger eye, which I'll never forget. You do 2 fingers, hit him right in the eye. But I always learned jab him in
the balls.
Yeah.
That's always that is always what I will do first if it were to ever happen. Mm-hmm. The balls. Or I think they also said the throat, in the Adam's apple. Oh. I mean, just thinking about that kind of hurts right now. To punch yourself in the throat. Mm-hmm.
Or I've heard throat. Wow, we're just getting into theories now.
Knock him, sack him, rock him.
Get him. I've heard throw something, a distractor item, a different way.
What, they're a dog? Oh, squirrel.
No, because most of the time they it's not they want. I mean, they might want you for something, which I'm not discrediting that, but a lot of the times they want your wallet, right?
Oh, so throw your wallet?
Yeah. I don't know if I would do that, but throw your purse one way and run the other way. I think that's if you're really, really in a real panic,
Yeah,
life or death.
Take the Birkin.
My Kelly rip. No, that's not happening. I go down with the bag. No, it's not. Oh my God.
I go down with my Kelly.
No,
as you should.
I think obviously they have different motives. I'm not just saying it that way. I think, but I'm thinking of a theft motive, not assault or something else. Yeah,
I just get so nervous that I just in the moment. I know. It's just so hard. You really don't know what you're gonna do,
and it's so fight or flight. You don't honestly you can make a plan right now, but you don't even know in the moment what you would do.
Plan, yeah. It's literally,
pack a snack.
Yeah. Thinking of the toast. Yeah, their TikTok. Make a plan. Pack a. Oh my God.
Okay. Wow, we're really getting into it. I hope we didn't offend anybody with those it's really not funny. You have to joke about it as a woman, because otherwise you'll cry.
Oh yeah. No. We're just discussing. I feel like it's important for women to discuss these things. We just have to make a light joke about it, because I start to get nervous, and so you have to be oh no, we're fine.
Now I'll walk rapidly when I leave here. I'll, have a little pep in my step. I'll be
no, back in Athens, my friend Abby used to always literally run home because she was a bartender, and so at night she lived downtown, but she literally would run home every night. I was like, I was on my Snapchat memories the other day.
Funny.
Abby running home because she was so scared. It's like not funny, but it like was because she would literally run.
That's
home.
what you have to do.
It's what you have to do. Anywho, Valentine's Day.
So on that note,
the month of love.
It is the month of. I have my lovey-dovey nails.
She does have her lovey-dovey nails. I'm getting my nails are way overdue.
Are you gonna get something galentines theme or just a color?
I think I'm just gonna do. I'm in my chrome era. I think I'm just gonna do light pink chrome. I've just been like loving it.
I like that,
but I don't know because I did one last year and I really liked, but I feel like I can't do the same one I did last year, and I'm just not seeing any that I like. I love yours. They're so gorgeous.
They're fun. It's definitely a little.
It's fun. It's perfect for Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
it's like so I have a heart design on the ring finger and the middle finger.
I like that.
Yeah, she Mickey just kills it with the designs. I mean, she really executes it. I'll show her the inspiration photo, and I feel like 9 times out of 10 it comes out better than the inspiration photo.
I saw she did Margalee's like nails like bubbles. Did you see that? I was like, damn, she can just do it all.
I know.
Mickey Nail Co. She's amazing.
So talented.
So for Valentine's Day, Brooke and I are both going to be together on Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, lovey.
Actually, we won't be together.
We will not because we're not gonna see. I'm like, we're gonna be in Atlanta.
We'll both be home.
We'll both be home with our families. Home. I'll be with Finley. Honestly,
yeah,
me and my other Valentine. So we won't even be on the same plane. Me and Emma will be together on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we're going to like separate places because I'm going to Orlando, Danielle's going to Tampa, but we meet up at the shows, of course.
Of course. So what are you gonna do with Ben for Valentine's Day, or maybe you don't even know yet, and that's okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like last year, we did the whole thing like dinner. He brought me flowers to dinner. Like we had he made a reservation. We actually went to Pastis, which is a great
I remember
place.
that.
Yeah,
yes,
good,
it's so good.
Great reservation to have. It's so hard to get a reservation on an actual Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, everywhere it's like, did you ever see the movie Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
It's like you have to buy the Valentine's Lovers Special. Oh, I need to watch that movie. I love that movie.
Such a good movie. And like everyone, Taylor Swift is in it.
Everyone, Taylor Lautner, Taylor Swift, Emma Roberts, ?
Emma Stone?
No, not Emma Stone. I think it's Emma Roberts. Yeah. Like so many people are in it, and it's like, holy shit.
It's like an iconic cast.
Iconic. Yeah. So what you guys did Pastis? Did you do anything else after that? I forgot.
No, then he just came over. It was like no dinner and a show, just dinner. But he brought flowers and it was like super sweet and whatever. So, but this year, since I'm not here for actual Valentine's Day, what do I do? I think maybe the weekend before we'll celebrate and just do like a date night. He's been very romantic lately though, so
he has been very romantic lately. It's so cute. I love when they just randomly get romantic and you're like, where did this come from? But I'm not mad about it.
Not mad, but like, what did you
not
like?
Mad, just confused.
There has to be like a surge of inspiration.
No, I know.
Right?
It's like, are they just sitting there and they're like, for example, how Ryan made this reservation tonight. I'm like, was he over there? Like, we haven't done this in a while. You know, like
I bet someone like brought it up was like,
maybe.
I made a reservation here, and he was like, I could make, I
could do that. I can make a reservation.
You don't think? I think it sometimes it's like a little prompt like that, or he heard about just someone else making a dinner and
like,
okay.
The mind works so many ways. Well, that's very sweet.
Subconscious.
So you'll do some sort of like dinner or something.
Yeah, I don't think Valentine's Day. I mean, in a relationship, obviously, like you're in a relationship, we'll get into like celebrating it single, and like because I spent many Valentine's days single. I don't think it needs to be this over the top crazy thing. Like it's cute if you want to get like the stuffed animals and whatever. Like I think flowers and dinner is lovely. Like that is so thoughtful, so sweet.
Truly.
And if your person or if you want to go above and beyond, last year I made Ben like a Valentine's Day basket.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. That's so cute.
Yeah, there will be no gifts this year. We can get into our theories on gifts, but
yes.
I don't. It's a Hallmark. I love Valentine's Day. Don't get me wrong, but it is a made up holiday. So it's like what
it is. No, I know.
So what do you think? Not that I'm like downplaying it. I think it could be really
this year. I'm kind of like because we're not going to be here on actual Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. And I think the thing with Valentine's is that it really feels like it on the day. But like since like we're celebrating it before, I'm like, I wonder how it's going to feel because when you go to dinner on Valentine's Day, it's so cute because you just see like a ton of other people, or maybe there's like a group of gals, but everyone's there for the same reason.
Yeah.
Like love. It's love day. That's what my mom always called it. And so I'm like curious to see how that goes. But last year it was really nice. We went to dinner at, forgetting the name at this moment. It's in a hotel. Everyone always goes there. I don't know.
What part of town?
In Soho. It's where the Jimmy is. It's where the Jimmy is. Soho rooftop is that restaurant. I can't think of it at the time. It was really good. And then we went to a jazz bar or jazz club, which was really nice. Village Vanguard. It was really cute. But this year, I think we're just going. Ryan made the reservation. We're going to dinner. I think it's an Italian restaurant. So very excited about that. But I mean, that's all we're doing. And I'm excited, but I think it'll be interesting to see how it is on not Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm like less enthused about even planning it. Like I'm like, oh, so, and I know something will come together, but I'm not really like, it feels weird to be like, oh, well, we're celebrating Valentine's Day on the 11th. It's like, wait, but that's like.
Yeah, like birthdays is different. Celebrating birthday on a different day feels normal. Celebrating, like, I don't know. This just like feels weird. So we'll see how it goes.
I get it. No, I've kind of feel the same way. I'm in like a limbo period with my Valentine's Day plans.
But I feel like you probably too, like on Valentine's Day, since we'll be at home, maybe I'll like go get myself a little treat, or like I'm sure my dad will probably get me something. He like always sends me something, you know, something like that I think is really cute. So yeah, those are our Valentine's Day plans though.
I fully am here for embracing it too. Like I've been buying Valentine's Day like themed items. Like if I was gonna buy chocolate, like I'll buy the Valentine's Day chocolate. Like it's
totally
cute.
it's fun to lean in. No, I love a Valentine's Day moment. I think in the terms of gifts then, did you guys do gifts last year? You did the gift basket.
So we had just started dating. Like literally like 2 months before that or whatever. So we said no gifts, but I was like, I'm gonna like put together this little gift basket. And it was mostly like sweet treats.
Yeah.
And then I got him like a pair of socks and stuff too. Now I know him. I know he doesn't even like thick socks, but I got him like a like a fuzzy pair of socks. It's like, how cute. Like
and now you're like, oh, he hates those. You learn about people.
Exactly. Like it just shows like it was so early on. I didn't even like really know. But I kind of have come to a new theory on Valentine's Day, and then I was thinking even this year I was like, oh, like I could really like get him like a night, like a gift. I was like, oh, like he needs a new wallet, maybe I'll get him that. And I was like, and then I took a second, I was like, this isn't even like this isn't a birthday, this isn't an anniversary. Like I don't think that we need to be getting nice gifts.
And it's like a day of love. Like it's not like Christmas, Hanukkah, those things you kind of like, okay, it's like you give him a gift, I guess, but Christmas also like all the holidays just happened in December, so I feel like it like came so fast that it's like, and to get them another gift feels crazy, and it just doesn't. There's so many other things like you said, the birthdays, anniversary. Well, even anniversary, I'm like,
I know it doesn't need to be material.
Like an experience, maybe.
Totally.
I mean, I also say this, but like, let's say I was dating a guy who like loved to give jewelry, like I would love that, but I also like, you know. Ryan tries, but like, you know, like I'm not expecting this Cartier diamond, you know, like you see in the movies, you know.
I think this also comes down to what we were talking about before, the Dr. Phil of it all, is like the money in relationships and stuff. And we're, you know, dating people who are in their 20s, like still earlier in their careers, in school or early in their career, like, you know, I don't think it's not fair to have those expectations of like,
no. And we can we're very thankful we can get ourselves like things that we want, which is such a blessing. So I think both of us just want like love, affection. We both big flower girls. Like we want the flowers.
Yes. Or even I'll take chocolate covered strawberries. Like something like that is like great. Cute. Yeah.
I love a teddy bear. Ryan got me a teddy bear one.
Oh, that's
and I
cute.
Still have it. Like I love a teddy bear.
Because now it's like a relic of like your relationship.
Yes, exactly. Or actually this wasn't for Valentine's Day, but for one of our anniversaries, he gave me these Venus at Floor. It was for our first year. And he was like, every year I'll get you one. He hasn't, but it still lasts, like the one from the first year. So, and I told him I don't really need it, so he got me other gifts. But
the thought that counts.
Oh yeah.
No, I think it's really sweet, and everybody has their own prerogatives with it. Like, trust me, you know, if you're dating, like, if maybe your person's love language is like truly diamonds, like go off, you know, like
no, It's definitely interesting too, because I feel like you and I are both like, we like to give gifts, and like maybe our partners aren't into that, or like just certain people in our life. Like a part of me like you, how you got him the gift basket last year, like you just wanted to do that.
Yes.
And so I kind of like sometimes want to do that for Ryan, not necessarily for Valentine's Day. I'm not feeling it, but like if you feel it, you just kind of want to do it. But it's like, you really don't have to get me anything. I just like really wanted to do this, you know? But even that, I don't consider that a gift. It's more of like a gesture. It's like, here's some candies like you did, or like, you know, stuff like that. Just like funny little things. Yeah,
it was relatively like low cost. It wasn't like super, you know, I think I put in like $20 to it, you know, maybe the socks were like the most expensive thing, whatever. It's more about, but then I didn't thought. Like a photo in a photo frame. Beautiful gift. Yes.
Or like sending them no one's ever done this for me, but like if you send them Starbucks, like I've seen our friends, like their boyfriends sent them Starbucks.
Yeah,
Uber
that's
Eats.
really thoughtful. Or just Uber Eats in general. I've seen people like, they're like,
anything.
my boyfriend sent me sushi on Uber Eats or whatever. I'm like, oh,
adorable.
wow. Yeah, that's
adorable.
Cute.
Like
they
if
know
it's a long distance,
your favorite food. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so here for that. Just more thoughtful things, I think, for Valentine's Day is more the vibe.
I like that. I love a photo gift. Always.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah. Wait, so do you get Ryan anything? Danielle and I are definitely very proud of our website, galsonthegopodcast.com. If you haven't gone and checked it out, we have so many different sections. We have like a section for merch, a section for our tour, just a section generally about us, contact us. You know, there's like great information on there, I will say. So like if brands wanted to get in touch with us or if we wanted to direct you guys there, like it's really just an all-in-one hub for all things Gals on the Go. And we used Squarespace to build it. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything, your products, content you create, and even your time. So there are so many cool features in Squarespace, and you do not need to be like a pro coder or expert on any of this stuff to do it. You can connect your social media accounts, so you can automatically push website content to your favorite social media channels, and you could have like your social media channels on there, and they like auto populate with like, you know, new Instagram posts, tweets, whatever. They have amazing analytics to help grow your business, so you can learn, you know, your visitors and where everybody's coming from. They also have really cool email campaigns, so you can collect email subscribers and convert them into loyal customers. It really is a great place if you're looking to start a business or grow your business this year, but it could be so expensive to do all of that with like, you know, coding and like creating a website, whatever. But Squarespace makes it so simple. If we can do it, you guys can seriously do it too. So if you want to check out Squarespace like we did, go to squarespace.com/gals for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code GALS to save 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. So once again, that is squarespace.com/gals for a free trial. And then use that offer code GALS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks so much, Squarespace, for working with us.
No, I don't think last year we did either. Yeah, so I guess I didn't get him anything. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and
unless I'm
here for nothing this year. Ben and I actually talked even. We're like, no candy this year. Like we're, you know,
like actually none.
We were like, let's just not even like not necessary. I mean, I would love flowers. That would be great.
Yeah,
but like,
flowers are unfortunately a requirement. Red roses to be exact on Valentine's Day would be nice. You know, I think kind of what I was saying earlier. Like if I saw like I think sometimes in the past maybe I've gotten like a nice whiskey or something, because it is funny like. In a lot of times for Valentine's Day, and again, this maybe goes back on what we were saying about the relationship and the money thing, but I feel like on Valentine's Day, a lot of times, like the guy will get you flowers and maybe they'll make the dinner reservation, who knows? But it's like, then they don't get anything. Like you don't give them anything. I know. Then they don't get anything back. So maybe I don't know. I think what we did last year is he got dinner and then we went to the jazz club. Like I got the drinks there and the tickets or something. I don't really remember.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's literally whatever works in your relationship and whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable with. Like that's so subjective. Like
it's no so subjective. That's why I hate these hot takes when it's like this is the only thing that works, or like this is the key to whatever. It's like let people do, and if that works for you, that's fine, you know. Yeah. But there is no whatever.
No, I think it truly depends on what all works of that.
Well, that's being in a relationship on Valentine's Day. Wait, the worst though is like when you're in that in between, when you're like not dating,
situationship.
Yeah, or like a thing or whatever it is. I've been seeing a lot of things on that. Like, okay, so let's just say you're locked in, you got Valentine's Day plans, but you're not officially dating. Like, what would be your perfect night, and do you get a gift?
It's a great question. Ryan and I were not dating. Because we met in January and then we started dating in March.
Oh, so you were in the middle.
Yeah, so I'm like trying to think back to what we did. I don't think we did. Like we didn't. So no, we didn't have plans. So it's not what you're saying. We didn't have plans because I think I went to visit my friend Caitlin at UVA that weekend, but we had like gone on like a date the night before. And then I remember he like asked me to be his Valentine, which I thought was so cute. I'm so annoying. Did you see these TikToks where maybe you sent it to me? It's like, when you've already been dating, but you get mad because he didn't ask you to be his Valentine.
I have seen those, yeah.
That's me. I'm like, you better freaking ask me to be your Valentine. Like, that's the one thing I want. So I guess I'm not a good example. So if you have plans, but you're not dating, I feel like if you're not dating, you like don't necessarily do anything on Valentine's Day.
You think? But then what do you do? So you would hang out with your gals?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. Because if I was in town, damn, that's really hard. That is a situationship right there.
I think you need to be asked explicitly, like, would you like to hang out on Valentine's Day? I don't think you should assume. I don't think they should assume. I don't think there should be any, like, I think it should be, and it doesn't even need to be, will you be my Valentine? It's like, would you like to do something on Valentine's Day? But I don't think that you should do, I almost think you should like tone it back a few levels, because obviously it's not the day of love at that point.
I feel like you should just make plans with your gals, and then if something comes up,
that's a good point. Yeah,
like galentines. If you're in college, go to your favorite college town bar and like get cocktails and go off.
Yeah,
but maybe they'll say, hey, you want to like go get a movie? Like, I feel like a lot of times it's like more of a casual thing. Maybe they'll say like, oh, hey, want to hang out tonight? Like, it is Valentine's Day, so like we should hang out, but like I don't know, it's like not pressure. Like, it depends on the guy. But yeah, make plans with your gals. Yeah, and then go from
and
there.
No gifts.
I always see things about that, like, no, obviously don't get him a gift. Like, I'm not even getting him a gift.
I get it though, because in the past, like, I might have, like, I would have gotten overly ambitious, you know. I would have been like, oh, but like,
I feel like it just has to be talked about before.
I know. I do not recommend it. And, you know, people will then give their extenuating circumstances, like, but we're about to be dating, or like, but we really like each other, whatever. It's like, there's just save your money, no need.
Yeah, you got a lot of time for that. And I feel like the guy would say, you know, oh, like, I can't wait for you to see what I got you. And then you're like, oh, okay, he got me something. If he got you something. I feel like that happens. Or there's always someone in relationship that will say something. Like, I've done that in the past. Like, oh, I can't wait for you to see. And then they're like, oh, she got me
like anniversary or something.
Yeah, like not Christmas. Like,
figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, for anniversary, it's like, oh, I didn't get you anything. Or I can't wait for you to see what I got you. And then they're like, oh, shit. Okay, so we're doing gifts for this. You know, there's just a little
yeah. Yeah. I actually looked into trying to find an experience for us, but that would be like in lieu of doing a dinner, but it was hard to find something that worked out with our schedules and like the time. Like, I couldn't find anything.
I know. And then if it's like way past Valentine's Day and it's like,
it's too late.
I know. And for Ryan and I, our anniversary is like a few weeks after Valentine's Day. So it's just like.
So is this 4 years or 5?
4.
Wow.
I cannot believe it's been 4 years. Isn't that like
That's
crazy?
A long time.
That's like a long time. That's a whole time in college.
Yeah, it is a whole time of college. You've gone through like a lot of life phases together.
Yes, I know. So that is crazy.
Long-term relationship.
But anyways, being single. How to be okay being single on Valentine's Day. I know I've said this before and people think I'm so annoying. I loved Valentine's Day when I was single
so did I. Yeah.
It's like a day to be freaking self-carry and wear pink and listen to fun music.
And like embrace it and have fun and plan a gals night. Yes. I did that so many times. I feel like I'd be like,
you bought a Chanel bag, like I mean,
forgot about that.
The red Chanel. I will never forget.
I did 3 years ago. I guess
it's so fun. Like, I think movies really made it where this thing that you have to be, if you're single on Valentine's Day, you have to be eating chocolate alone, crying. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you totally can. But I really feel like Valentine's Day when you're single is awesome. Like, maybe your parents like will like send you something, or like you and your friends do something. There's so many other things you can do.
Yeah, I would say just make sure you lock it down with your friends. Like, if you know you don't want to be alone, or you can be alone, and you listen to our episode on embracing being alone. But if not, like, lock it down with your friends. I know towards the end of college for me, a lot of my friends were in relationships, so I would be like, yo, like, let's like
link
Valentine's
up. What
Day,
doing?
Like let's go to Polly's or whatever. Like, we would like make our moves.
Yeah.
And do that in advance. When this episode comes out, you should have a little bit of time to do that.
Yeah, make the plans. Pack a snack.
Pack a snack. Yes, bring your pepper spray.
Oh, I'll never forget. I guess I was in a relationship at this time. This was in college, but I had the best day. It was Valentine's Day, and I wasn't seeing Ryan until later in the day. But I wore like my pink turtleneck. The new Justin Bieber album had just came out, Changes. I was just walking around looking at other people. I was in the best mood. I was glowing because it was a day of love.
Yeah.
And I'm like overly obnoxious about it. I'm not expecting all of you guys to do that. But like, go to Dunkin' Donuts, get yourself a donut, put it in the straw and the iced coffee. Like, do it up.
The heart-shaped everything. Embrace all of it. Like, they do like
nails.
The heart-shaped like pizza. They do that. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A does the chicken mini heart. Lean in, love yourself. Like, I'm so dead ass about this. Like,
I agree.
It's so fun either way.
And there will be a time when you're not single on Valentine's Day, so I think that's always fun to think about. Like, I remember even when I've had my Valentine's Day past, like, I've been like, oh, I'm gonna do these things for myself, because I remember thinking that when I bought that red Chanel for myself. Not, obviously, this is a very extreme example. You do not have to do this or buy yourself anything.
Do not try this at home, kids.
Do not not safe for home. Like, you know, I remember thinking to myself, there's going to be a time in a day when I'm going to be like spending my time and energy and money like on someone else for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this for myself now. and you know, things
that.
work out. So
100%.
I would say the self-love now, not that it ever stops, just so we're clear, like it's not like, oh, I'm in a relationship now, like I no time for self-love, like, but more so embrace that season of your life and have fun with your girlfriends.
Enjoy it, take advantage of it, because sometimes Valentine's Day can be stressful. Like we're kind of both sitting here like, oh, okay, like I guess we got to do this thing, you know. It's not always super sparky as it sometimes might seem.
I think even being in a relationship, the comparativeness on social media that day is tough.
Yeah, like even like, yes, literally, like you'll see other people, oh, well, they did this, like should we have done that? Like you just can't win. So just enjoy it, embrace it, like have fun with it.
Live your best life.
Live your best life. Like seriously, we're not saying this to be cheesy. Like we've both been very single on many Valentine's days and enjoyed it. So
no, I used to always, I remember like even in like high school and stuff, I'd be like, oh, Valentine's Day. Like
I was single all of high school. Yeah.
Give the little cards when you were little.
Oh my God. Yeah. We had a tradition. I feel like we probably talked about this last year, but people could like buy you a rose and it would be on your locker. So like your friends would do it and stuff. Maybe an admirer would do it, but it was just fun. Mm-hmm. Bring your friends cupcakes that day to high school. Oh my God. So fun.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Love the self-love. You wanted to talk about...
Oh.
Well, we wanted to talk about something.
The gals wanted to... Next topic. Boom. Lingerie.
Have we ever really talked about this on the pod?
We've only talked about it when we were super drunk on the virtual live show.
Oh my God.
And you guys, if you were on our virtual live show that we did... Actually, last February. It was our galentines live show. Oh my God. We were just recapping this. I think we each had a bottle of wine and we took fireball shots.
We were so drunk.
We were so drunk.
Out of control.
Out of control. In the sense we weren't like sloppy, I hope, but we were more just like we were saying whatever we wanted. Yeah. And you guys really had a treat if you were on that live show. I really can't believe. And we were talking about lingerie. Oh my God. I literally can't believe
so funny.
We did that.
I actually talk about being single. I got myself a bunch of lingerie when I was single because honestly I did it as like an effort to embrace my body more and like fall more in love with like how I looked.
I love that.
Because we've talked about like, you know, looking at yourself naked in the mirror before and like embracing like even like your naked body and stuff like that. But I think lingerie brings it to that next level. So single or in a relationship, I think getting yourself hot undergarments, whether that be like a whole setup or just like a matching bra and underwear from Skims or from Parade or from like one of these companies, I think it boosts the self-confidence a lot. I really think it's that's an act of self-love. a lot because you put it on and you're like in your mirror and you're like, oh my God, like I feel cute and put together. You're not in your like granny panties, like you're in like a fun new set. Maybe it's pink, maybe it's blue, like whatever it is, like you feel cute.
You do feel really cute. I'm definitely inspired. I haven't like gotten one in a while. Even just like the lounge, like you said, the Skims, the loungewear ones, you can literally wear them with sweatpants. Like even if you're just home alone, like it really, because there's not many times now where we wear, like I got my hanky pankies on and then like a tank top, you know, there's not a lot of times we wear matching things anymore unless it's like a matching bathing suit or something like that. So I think it can be really special. I go back and forth with it because I get so uncomfortable.
Yeah. You're big on the comfort. I know what you mean.
Well, yes, literal comfort. But also, I mean, should we talk about what we talked about in the live show?
I like forget. Was I like okay?
What? We were so drunk. It was something I said, and I can't believe it was nothing crazy, but I don't remember exactly either. I just remember like saying it and being like, oh my God. Like we were talking about when you put on lingerie, if you're like with someone and it's like the reveal, you know, and you're like, what? Like, it's like, oh, let me go change really quick.
Yes.
And then you like have your robe on and it's like, hello. Like it's so awkward.
I've been like thinking about this a lot recently and mentally like, dealing with it and stuff.
You better hope they have the best reaction ever.
I know,
because it's so awkward.
That's why I think that the more like matching bra and underwear is like more of a vibe versus like a whole like unit of lingerie.
Straps,
buckles. I mean, I think it's so hot. Like I'm so into it, but I think like that's like, whoa, you really like put
if
on
you don't feel comfortable enough, like this is good.
I think it's a good like entry point.
Yeah,
at least
gateway.
For me.
Gateway lingerie.
No, it is like a little, or like even cute pajamas. Like those are good like entryway points to it because I feel like I used to think of like lingerie and I would think of like the adult store in my town.
Yes,
like that's like what I thought. Yeah, but that's is like not true. And I always thought of it like X-rated, like well, I'm not like, like rated X.
It's like, it's literally just satin material. Yeah.
It's just stuff that, I mean, some of the cuts on some of them are like, yeah, like they're crazy. It's like literally
crotchless under. I'm like, hey, it could be still, I guess.
It's just a piece of string essentially, which, that's great for some people, but there is a way to find stuff that's cute and comfortable and like that you feel somewhat confident in too.
Yeah, because if you don't feel confident in it, it's just not a vibe. Like, you gotta, like, the few times I've like done the whole bit, it's like I was wearing something that I really felt good in, and it was tasteful for my liking. Like, I felt comfortable in it, and then whatever works from there.
Yeah, and to jump just to level 10, like that's a lot. So maybe like if you've never done that before with even yourself, a partner, whatever, like maybe you could go somewhere in the middle, like the cute. Yeah, good. Yeah, like I feel like I
don't know if I'll ever do the trench coat thing.
Do you like go out to dinner in the trench coat, or no? That's just like when they get to your house. Like, how does that go again?
Usually that'll be like you like go to their house and it's like hello, and then it's just you open it at the door.
Their roommates are like, oh, hello.
That's the thing. Like, I don't like to be in all the things, so it's like we have to come home and I have to change because it usually doesn't go with the outfit.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Can see it it's a whole thing. I think you have one of these. I really want to get. This could be a good gateway lingerie item, like the little nightgowns.
I just ordered another one from Skims. I got the Valentine's Day drop. It's pink.
Oh,
it's literally perfect because it's like lacy on the bottom, so it's still like sexy or whatever, but it's still comfortable.
Yeah,
I think it's so cute.
It's so feminine, and like you can sleep in it, and you're not like dying of uncomfortability.
Yeah, it's not like your long johns. But
it's not your long johns, but it's not your bra undies. It's like in the middle. You could wear it underneath if you wanted.
Yeah. And I do find that stuff like that, because lingerie is expensive too, which I am here for investing. Like I said, looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, wow, I feel hot. Like I think it's a worthy investment, but buying a matching bra and underwear or buying like a nightgown that's like hot too, like at least it's a little more like multi-use,
Yeah.
Because I actually have bought, I'll call myself out, I've bought like a like a red lacy set one time, and like it's really uncomfortable and like
comes out like once a year maybe.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? This wasn't the best spend of my money.
No, I know. That's what I struggle with. I just really wouldn't wear them unless someone was seeing them.
Yeah, and sometimes you want to feel yourself. You want to be in your moment and like break it out. Do you? I feel like it's a little bit of like experimentation, but I don't think there should be like shame or anything in it. I think a lot of people, you hear the word, if you're not into lingerie, like you would hear that and be like, ooh, that's like dirty. Like I'm not into that or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like, no, it's so, I remember in college, like when I would like talk to my girlfriends and like people would, start being like, oh yeah, like lingerie or, anything along those lines, like even further into this conversation, it like opened my eyes to it versus thinking that it was like, the adult store in my town.
Yeah, it's not like X-rated. It's literally, I mean, you wear these things every day. It's just like a little bit more of an elevated version. I think, again, what you said is so important about just being comfortable in it. So, because sometimes I just get really uncomfortable. So maybe if I found a nice medium ground, like a Skims situation, but like a nice cut.
Yeah.
And then I feel good.
Something comfy. A Hanky Panky has, I guess it's not like a lingerie technically, but their underwear, like they had like a cute Valentine's Day set. I love stuff
so
like that.
good, especially if it's like you hike it up a little bit with like your high-waisted one or not. Yeah, I think they're called high-waisted, right? Like they have the low-rise, high-rise, not high-waisted underwear.
Yeah, I think that's an act of self-care, a little cute fit for yourself, or even just a cute date night outfit could be. I don't like, I didn't wear, now that I think about it, I didn't wear red or pink out to dinner last year.
I just gotten sent like some red or pink earrings from a company, so I think I wore those, but yeah, I just wore like all black.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I think it's cute to embrace it and like be fully in
it. In like high school and college, I would definitely wear pink or red during the day. That was just with like what I did. Yeah, with the collared shirt, like a pink collared shirt and the red sweater over top. But yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe like if I went to work out that day, I'd wear like my pink set. Like just the little things in life. It's fun.
Romanticizing your life a little bit.
For sure. Well, I feel like that was a great chat. Ended on lingerie.
So ended on lingerie and embracing yourself and looking in your body and facing it.
Yeah, facing it, looking in the mirror. We love you guys so much. You better love yourself too. It's going to be an amazing Valentine's Day, Galentines Day. We're so excited to meet a ton of you in Atlanta, Tampa, and Orlando. Seriously, couldn't be more excited. Again, Tampa and Orlando tickets are for sale down below. The Valentine's Day bundle is going on sale this Friday, noon East. time noonies.
Wow, you're really just
cutting all the
knocking out. Yeah, so pick up the Valentine's Day bundle, pick up your lingerie.
Pick up your Dunkin' Donuts with the heart donut.
Yes, as you should.
Add
it to your list, your shopping list.
Yeah, add it to your Chanel bag.
Oh gosh. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a big thumbs up. It really supports the video component, and subscribe. Rate our show 5 stars if you can. It takes like 2 seconds, and that really supports us too.
Yeah, leave a nice review if you're ever feeling.
Yeah, you could write something about lingerie.
Yeah, be like Gateway Lingerie, LOL, and then we'll know what you mean.
Yes.
Much love. Happy Valentine's Day. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.